Hey, y'all. What's going on? It is another week, okay? Another week with us. NFL Weekly. We glad to have y'all, okay? All right. So we know it is the end of football season, but we still got some things to talk about in the off season, all right? But before all of that, make sure you hit that subscribe button, okay? Like, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff, okay? It's at the bottom of your screen, Detroit Fan Report, all right? All right, so y'all know how we do. We're going to get right into it. I'm your host, SportsDivah, but we're going to get into who is on our panel today, all right? First, we got a newcomer. Yeah, we got Drew. What up?
What up, though?
Yeah. How you feeling?
Bless. Enjoy my
All right.
day off.
Period. I know that's right. Ain't
Right.
that like a good day off? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next in the building, we got another newcomer. All right. Glad to have you, Steve. What's up?
What's going on? What's going on? How you doing?
Good. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Feeling good. Feeling good.
All right. All right. Good to have y'all. Good to have y'all here with us today. All right.
Absolutely.
We got another person here in the building. He's not so new, but a little new. Gridiron. What's up? Can't hear you, Gridiron.
What's up, guys? Great.
See, that's why we couldn't hear you, because I damn terrible.
Right?
Mouth.
See? I'm here now. I'm a little new, as she said. But hey, let's go Steelers and let's talk some football.
All right, good to have you here with us, Gridiron, today. All right, who else we got? We got Chris. What's going on? Well, that's Richard, but
like
that's okay.
Chris, but hey.
Well, Richard, what's up, Rich?
I know. So what are you trying to say? All those white people look the same? Is that what you're trying to say?
That's what I mean. What's up with you, Richard? How you feeling today?
I'm all right, man. Glad to be on here.
Glad to see you. Good to see you, brother. All right, now, Chris, what's up?
What up, Doe? the real Chris. The real Chris.
Please,
the real Chris, please
not the fake stuff. Not this fake stuff down in this corner here.
All right, good to see you, brother. All right, and last but not least, we got Big Bandit in the building.
What up, though? And my bad, Rich, man. You know, y'all do look alike a little bit, man. Y'all do look alike a little bit.
We got one more.
Yeah, I'm about 10 years younger and a hell of a lot cuter.
I don't know about. Yeah, you can be cute. I'm handsome.
I know that's right. Okay.
We got one. Hey, we got one. We got one more person. He just came in.
Who we got?
Jamal.
We got Jamal in the building. What up, Jay?
What's going on, y'all? I just literally walked in the house from work, but I'm here, so yeah, let's get it going. Let's go.
Damn, true.
Right on time, brother. You're right on time. Okay.
So,
all right, y'all. So I just want to do a little check-in. How's everybody feeling today? Like, how's everybody feeling on this nice Wednesday, postseason? How everybody feeling? Like, how y'all feeling about no more football for like 200 days or something like that?
Not good.
Drafts. Next is draft. Regency draft.
Oh yeah.
Always something next.
Something is next, huh?
Never baseball.
Right.
Baseball.
Yes.
Exactly.
Hockey.
Baseball. Hockey. Yes.
Yep.
Basketball.
Okay. Definitely basketball. We got some playoffs.
Water polo.
A couple months. Water polo.
Luge.
March Madness. So win me some more money.
Yep, March Madness.
And Cleveland is having their first WNBA team come here, I think next year or something like that. So congratulations to Cleveland.
2 years from now, I saw it.
Couple years from now. All right.
They're going to use the same name as they had before.
Was it the Rockets or something like that?
The Cleveland Rockers.
Yeah.
Rockers.
Yes.
Sound like that.
They coming back.
Sound like a baby. But anyway. Okay. Big Flock. Big Flizzard.
Yeah, that's
what's going on with you, Flock?
Me and 9? Woo! This is the biggest group I've been with. Holy smokes.
Right.
Yeah,
I like this kind of. This look good right here. We look good.
Let's get it. Yes, indeed.
This is the best 9 people I know.
Right.
What I missed out on?
Nothing yet.
You just started.
We just started, so you right on time, brother. Right on time. So without further ado, we gonna get right into it. All right. First, we gonna get into some prospects. Like, who is number one in the draft? What's the I'm sorry, NFL. Let me just make it clear for all the viewers. We are talking about NFL, okay, y'all. The top 15 prospects here. All right.
I thought you was talking about the draft Trump about to start.
Oh, hell to the no. Oh, Jesus, that's a whole other. Oh. No flop. But good names up there, y'all. We do. I'm gonna go around the horn and see how everybody feeling about this. Let's go. Drew, how you feeling? How you feeling about these prospects here?
I'm going with
Who you
Shador.
feel number one?
Shador.
Okay.
Either the Raiders or the Giants going to trade up with Tennessee, and they're going to take Shador.
Okay. All right, Steve, what you thinking?
Travis Hunter. It's not even a no-brainer. It's Travis Hunter.
Yep.
Travis. Okay.
He's number one pick. He's best player in the whole draft.
Mm-hmm.
Number one Heisman Trophy winner. It's a no-brainer.
Okay. All right, Gridiron, what you thinking?
Well, first of all, I think it's going to be a trade. I think Tennessee's going to trade out. And then I actually agree that it will be Travis Hunter as well. Because I don't think whoever's going to trade up is going to use that much capital to take either of these quarterbacks. So if somebody's going to trade up, I think they're going to go with the generational talent, which is Travis Hunter.
Okay. Richard?
So I think they're going to stay put, and I think they get Abdul Carter and pair him with Simmons, Sweat from last year, and Landry, and go get one of these veteran quarterbacks out there. That's what I think they do. And I know, living in Tennessee myself, that's kind of what they're wanting. I like Abdul Carter. He only played 1 year last year at D-end, and before that, he was an outside linebacker. So who else went to Penn State and did the same thing? Michael
Parsons.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
He started out pretty good. You can say what you want about personality or you don't want. He's still a good player. So I like Abdul Carter. I think he's the best in the draft.
Okay. Flock, how you feeling?
I'm taking Travis Hunter, man, hands down.
Okay. All right, Jamal?
Number one, Daniel Jeremiah's top 15 prospects. I mean, does anybody really pay attention to what he be saying when it comes to his top picks? Usually people pay attention to like Mel Kiper Jr. sometimes and other people. So I don't really look too much into what people off of NFL Network, unless it's a player, be saying when it comes to the draft picks and who they think should go number one. But overall, who really does Tennessee really have? Because they're pretty much going to be in start over mode anyway. So you might as well just find a face who's going to be your franchise player for a while. Now, I agree with y'all that Travis Hunter is the best player in the draft. I agree. But he needs somebody to throw the ball to him.
Yeah, you got to think what the team need too.
Exactly. They need a quarterback. So it's probably 9 times out of 10. I'm guessing it's going to be Cam Ward. Because I don't think Deion, Coach Prime is going to let him go to Tennessee to do anything there. I'm thinking Cam Ward is probably going to end up going number one, and Travis Hunter is going to probably drop down and probably come down and probably end up going to Cleveland. And then Shador, he'll probably go to the Giants or something like that, unless Dallas does something real stupid and be like, no, we're going to trade Dak Prescott to the Giants. I mean, to go and get
Cowboys here.
I can see that happening too.
I'm just saying. Let's just think about that. You trade Dak Prescott for to draft for your number one for the third pick in the draft, and then all of a sudden Shador is a quarterback now for the Dallas Cowboys. Because I'm pretty sure Coach Prime will love that. I'm pretty sure Jerry Jones will love that. That'll be more marketing to get him on TV more. So, like I said, this draft is gonna be funny, but overall, yeah, Cam Ward is going number one. Travis Hunter is going number 2 to the Browns, and Shador should go number 3, but who knows what team will go. He'll probably go to either, like I said, the Giants, or he'll go to somebody will trade to get him. So that's my pick.
Okay. All right, Chris, what you think?
Yeah, I'm going with Travis Hunter, number 1. I've had him up there for a while, although Abdul Carter has come out of somewhat nowhere in my mind. But I like Travis Hunter. I like the theory of Cam Ward going number 1. But I still think I think number 1 is going to be Travis Hunter. And they may even I even think Tennessee may trade out of that pick because they need a lot of holes to fill, and they're going to need more draft capital. So I think they'll trade out of the top pick.
Okay. Bandit.
You gotta be Travis Hunter. He's never going offense and defense. You feel me? So like that's one of the kind of athletes you don't see them come around. You feel me? Since we haven't seen this since Dion. So
correct.
It will have to be Travis Hunter.
Fuck what the team needs. Take the best man available. Your best man available.
I got a question. I got a question too. Y'all think he gonna play both ways in the NFL?
I think sometimes he will.
That's going to be the interesting part for me.
They better let him play both ways. But yeah, he'll probably end up playing mostly defense more, and then he'll go and then they'll put some packages for him together on offense. Pretty much do the same thing like they did for Deion Sanders and for Charles Woodson whenever he did that. So we'll see.
Yeah. Because in the NFL, you can't.
Yeah, you can do that. You would know every time where to play going, man.
He's not gonna play. He's not gonna play he's not gonna play both ways. He's not gonna play the whole game playing both ways. Hell no. In the NFL, no. But packages together where he can do some things on offense, yeah. But he's gonna be playing mostly the cornerback position.
Because think about it. If say you go up against a team like the Jets, for instance. So on defense, you got to guard Wilson. And then on offense, now you got to face Sauce Gardner. They're going to wear your ass down.
Yeah.
Or Miami. You got to face Jalen Ramsey on offense, and then you got to go guard Hill.
That's why you put him in the slot. So he wanted to go through all that.
Yep.
Yeah, but then there's a lot of you're using a lot of physicality in the slot.
And that slot.
Not really. He's wide open in the slot. In the slot,
slot's still going to be hard, bro.
If you can't,
you don't think so?
You can't. Don't play football.
Right.
You don't think so? You don't think some of these
that corner position alone is the hardest position on the field, y'all.
Absolutely.
It's the hardest to learn too, so it's going to take him some time.
Yeah, like the slot ain't no walk in the park.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He needs to go to a good system that's going to teach him the quarterback position. So he needs to, you know what I'm saying? Because if he goes to Tennessee, are they really going to teach? Are they really going to teach him anything over there? I mean, yes, it's the NFL, but is he really going to learn anything about the cornerback position playing for that sorry ass team over there? No, you're going to put him on the best.
You're going to put him slot receiver. I'm talking about slot receiver. That's not corner. Slot receiver. That's not corner.
Right. Oh, slot. My bad, bro. I thought you was talking about slot corner.
No. Have him as an outside corner, and then you run like on third downs or second and longs, however you want to do it. Play him in the slot receiver. That way he don't get touched.
Oh, they're gonna be waiting for his ass coming across the middle. I'm sorry, but because you got
in there, they're gonna have that telescope on the microscope.
Exactly.
You can run plays to save him in the slot, then on the outside.
But you don't think. You don't think some of these players in the NFL haven't been seeing him at Colorado and going to be wanting to take a crack at him when it comes to the NFL, give him his welcome to football moment? They're going to lay his ass out like Sheldon Brown did Reggie Bush. I'm telling you.
Reggie got up.
Oh.
Yeah, he went right back down, too.
But when Reggie Bush got laid out,
right back down too.
When Reggie Bush got laid out, the rules was in play. You can't do all that extra stuff now.
Shit. I bet you that can happen again.
Ain't no more Sean Taylors no more coming up the safety and laying you out. Ain't no more of that no more.
You're right about that.
You see how he treats Kirby Joseph, and he don't even play like that.
No.
Yeah.
But
I just think like the NFL
he's the dirtiest player in the game.
I'm just saying, I think like as far as college, the NFL is a faster game.
Yeah, for sure.
It's
totally
harder.
different ball game.
It's way harder. Like you think a nigga will be able to play both sides, like not even the whole game, but even it's tough, man.
Yeah.
It's
No,
tough,
that's
man.
all
It's
good.
now
Freer
like
in
they
college,
always
though.
say in college is why some guys struggle coming out no matter how good you are. Is now you're going against one grown man. You know, these are grown ass men.
Yeah, everybody fast.
They're
Everybody
paying bills. You know what I mean? They're paying bit like they got a thing to prove. You know what I'm saying? It's not
He
like
gonna be
they're
all
going.
right, man.
You're
He's
playing
very
against
smart.
every college's #1 athlete.
Right.
That's what you're playing against. Your college's #1 athletes.
He's gonna be all right because he's very, very smart. So he knows the game most than a lot of rookies that come in the game. So and he learned from the best,
He
Dion.
don't need that
Yeah,
IQ.
So
That
he
IQ
gonna
will
be
take
all
him
right.
far, man.
At the end of the day, he's going to make proper decisions so he keeps himself healthy.
Exactly.
I mean, if he gets in there and plays receiver and he takes a hit, that might be the last time he plays receiver. He may just be like, "Yeah, it's not."
Yeah, it's not even smart to play
See,
like
I
that
don't.
because what if
See,
you
I
get
don't.
injured?
I don't agree. I don't agree with that because he ain't cut like that. He's a monster. He's a beast.
True,
So
but
a hit gonna get him more hyper to play that position.
there's a
Girl a
difference.
monster in the
But there's
beast
a
too.
difference between getting hit with a guy at the speed and the size that they're at in the NFL versus a college. You could take some of those college guys, and after a while, you're okay with it. Some of these guys, man, like I remember when Chad Ochocinco said that he tried to take out a freaking what's his name from the Ravens.
Ray
He
Lewis.
tried to block him and he ran him over. I mean, you just got to understand this. Sometimes it's just not a smart.
Yeah, that was a different era though. Ain't no Ray
Remember how
Lewis.
Pat White
Lewis
got
out
So
there.
it looks like everybody's kind of on the Travis Hunter boat, which I get it. I mean, I agree, to be honest. He's the most benefit. To me, he looks like, I mean, the Browns are what, #2, right? So you know what we need. We need everything, but we really need a quarterback. So I believe
Jameis
Travis
Winston.
Hunter will be.
Hey, famous Jameis.
Oh, hell to the no. Look, Jameis can stay his ass right in New Orleans and
Man, Jameis was the shit, man.
Hey, I love Jameis. I ain't gonna lie, I do. But
Come on now.
I'm so blessed.
Deshaun Watson.
Crabhead Jameis look good with y'all for 2 games.
I love Jameis. I think he should really be a TV personality or something. After he retired, I think he should definitely be on the screen because he is
After he takes
really
the
good.
Browns to the Super Bowl.
Child, and then you woke up.
Right. Now you being ridiculous now.
All right, y'all, moving on, right? Because y'all know we got a lot of people tonight. We got some little stuff we got going. So moving on. We got top 10 running backs in the league. Okay. Shoot. We got some. Okay, I like those. All right, I'm gonna go around the horn on y'all. Top 10 quarterbacks in the league.
Running back.
I'm sorry, what did I say? Quarterback. I'm sorry, running back in the league. Like I said, this is postseason, y'all. So, Drew, what's your feelings on that? What's your take on the top 10 right now?
Okay, I would put Henry and switch them and then switch Bijan with Jonathan Taylor and everything else I like.
That's so disrespectful.
You a homer, man. You gotta think for real, man.
I'm not a homer, bro. Wait.
You are, man. You are.
I'm about to say you are. Look at the yards and the shit that he did, and he ain't played half the snaps that he was supposed to play.
Did you see what King Henry did?
Because he split carries with Jerry Montgomery. If he had the full load, do you know the yards and what production he would do?
But bro, you saying if. You can't count if. If a fifth, everybody be drunk. You can't say if. You know about the actual stats.
Some more than others.
Yeah.
Right. And King Henry is a beast. It's the reason why people are scared to tackle him.
It's a big mother. Okay. That's why he's scared to tackle him. You got a linebacker run at you. Yeah.
And also, he made your boy look a lot better than what he actually is.
Oh, here we go with this. Hey, Flock, you gotta get him.
Yo.
Oh Lord, Steve, what you thinking? Top 10.
I would keep. You know what? I would keep the top 5.
What'd you say?
Even though I'm kind of on the fence to even moving Josh Jacobs in front of Henry, but I'm not gonna do that. But another one I would change. Chuba Hubbard got to go all the way to 10.
Yeah.
What the hell? Okay, can I interrupt y'all for a second?
Yeah.
The Pittsburgh Steelers finally decide to move on from Mike Tomlin.
Are you
Whoa!
serious?
I'm not joking.
Wow.
It just came across my timeline.
Is that
Yikes.
what my ESPN just went on for?
Hey,
That's what
I asked Gridiron
Everybody
about.
calm down. He's not going anywhere.
Well,
I'm just saying, man.
didn't I ask you this a
He's
while
not
ago?
going anywhere.
Gridiron,
Yeah,
didn't I ask you
he
this?
ain't going. He ain't leaving
They
Pittsburgh. If he leave
probably.
Pittsburgh, because he left
I
his
can't
own.
hear you, Chris. I can't hear you. What?
I asked you, I think, a couple of weeks ago about this, about them moving on. You actually said that it was possible that they would move on from Tomlin. You even said,
Yeah, and recently I've heard that it's not going to happen. I mean, him. So this is the way Pittsburgh works. They don't. Rooney is very cheap on the down low. He will not fire a coach. He lets their contract run out. Mike Tomlin just signed a 3-year extension. He's not going nowhere. He is not going nowhere. They might be at odds right now with the quarterback because I know Rooney wants Wilson and Tomlin wants Fields, and they're disagreeing, and that's why it's taking them so long to start contract talks because they don't know who they want to talk to yet. But at that same time, it's Tomlin's team. He's been there for 18 years. I get it. This team was handed down to Rooney, but this new Rooney, he's not like his father. He's not as much into the football side. He's more of a business guy. He will not pay a coach to go home and sit on their couch. He won't do it. He's going to make them come, no matter how bad they're doing, he's going to make them come into work and do their job until their contract is over. Tomlin's not going anywhere unless he gets traded.
Are there any more head coaching available? Positions available anywhere?
No.
No.
That's why I said it. He's going to get traded.
Hey, that don't make any sense.
Well, that was, I guess, semi-breaking news.
That was breaking news.
Sorry, I had to breaking news.
No,
it was false.
No, I'm not. I wouldn't say nothing like that if it was false, man.
No,
I wouldn't interrupt you.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Well, we can elaborate on that when we're done with these. But yeah, that's interesting. That's a very interesting. And we have a Steelers fan here, so yeah, we can kind of talk about that at the end there. But yeah, I'm sorry, Steve. What were you saying about the top 10?
Nah, I would keep the top 10, top 5.
Yeah.
The way it is, I would say Chuba Hubbard would be at 10. I would say 10. I would put Cook at 6, probably Taylor 7. And then Mixon 8, Bucky Irvin 9, and Herbert 10.
Okay. Richard,
Who's dog? Who's dog?
I don't know. Whose dog is that?
Not me.
That sound like the dog pound in Cleveland. That's the dog pound in Cleveland.
So I would
know what they do.
Is that Flock's dog?
I think that's Flock's dog.
Yeah. Okay.
I got it.
I still think that's the dog pound, but it's okay.
I would put Irving 10. I think Jonathan Taylor needs to go up. I think people sleeping on Cook as well for his dual threat ability. Because if you think about it, other than Josh Allen, he was really the only weapon Buffalo had on offense. Like substantial.
All right. They had the rookie receiver they picked up was all right.
Shakur.
Not like Cook. He was.
Shakur.
No, I didn't say he was like Cook, but he was decent.
Shakur was.
You said they ain't had nobody else on offense.
Dalton Kincaid.
Coleman, yeah, that's his name.
But
Coleman.
not like Cook, no.
You know, Keon Coleman was a rookie.
Man, they use all 3 of their running backs. They Cook don't get a lot of carries like that. They use all 3 of their running backs.
Touchdowns.
They use the guy from Lions too. The old Lions running back, they use him a lot too. They use all 3 running backs.
Ty Johnson.
Yeah,
they use Ty Johnson and the other guy, and the other guy. He use all running backs.
Josh Jacobs about to get fucked next year because he called out his receivers and called them basically trash. So good luck getting blocking next year, buddy.
Right.
Gridiron, what do you think? Top 10 running back.
All right. So on my Twitter page, I actually did my own list of top 10. I did a space with a couple people, and we gave our top 10s. So I'm just going to run through mine real quick. It's pretty similar. My 10 is Alvin Kamara. Then I go Josh Jacobs, Kyron Williams, Jonathan Taylor, Derrick Henry will be my 6. James Cook is number 5. Breece Hall, number 4. Bijan Robinson, number 3. Jahmyr Gibbs, number 2. And Barkley, number 1. That's my top 10.
Breece Hall?
Yeah, because I think they're going to have to use him. Who else do they have? Do you realize how many this guy?
Allen. Breece Hall got demoted this season, in the middle of the season. Breece Hall had a horrible year this year.
Yeah, well,
it's
always next year, and they got to use him. He's a stud. I don't care what anybody says. Breece Hall is a great running back.
No, I'm not saying. I don't think it's his talent. I think it's the old line was just trash. I just think he's had a bad year this year.
Well, lucky for them, lucky for the Jets, there's a lot of great O-line talent on free agency this year.
Yeah.
Okay. Jamal?
I think it's a huge gap right now between Saquon Barkley and honestly everybody else. It really is. I'm not tripping on this. It's a huge gap,
you know
man.
when
Come
baby
on,
get
man.
up and walk out.
Come on, Jamal.
He can walk. This is my opinion. I really do believe this year. No, I said, but this year it was.
I'm right here. I was just grabbing my tray. Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
No. I said this year it was.
There's a lot of bullshit right now. So
It was. Look at him now. Every time Saquon did step on the field, he did do his thing. Every time. Period. Even when the team was doing, going through his little whatever slump it was, stuff like that, it was. So Jahmyr Gibbs honestly doesn't. Jahmyr Gibbs don't get enough recognition. I think really he's going to be up there. When it comes to fantasy football, people are going to be like, yeah, we're going to go ahead and pick him and stuff like that. But will he get more touches than David Montgomery? Will be the answer. So Derrick Henry, well, we already talked about him. Yeah, Derrick Henry, we already talked about him. Like literally, what's going to happen with him and the touches with Lamar Jackson is, is he going to still do the same thing? But there's one running back on here that I think people are sleeping on, like severely. That's Bucky Irving. Like everybody thought Rashad White was going to be that guy at Tampa Bay, and Bucky Irving came in and was like, "Nah, I got this." Literally took his position and started over him, and pretty much kicked ass all season long. So Bucky Irving is a sleeper when it comes to fantasy football drafting. Everybody else, they're about the same. I would move Bucky Irving a little bit higher. I would put him above Bijan Robinson for a bit. But yeah, everybody else, there's ho hum.
So the thing about Gibbs, so I'm just comparing the top 5 rushing leaders. He averaged 5.6 yards a carry on 250 for a total of 1,412. The 3 and 4 guys, Bijan and Taylor, they each had 50 more carries than he did.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Rich.
Bijan had 1,456. Jonathan Taylor had 1,431. Now, if you look at the top 2, Barkley and Henry, respectively, they had over 100 yards, over 100 more carries than Gibbs.
Thank you, Rich.
Hey, Rich. How many games did Jonathan Taylor didn't play though? And he still got them numbers. I'll wait.
So he did miss 3 games, but he still had more carries than Gibbs.
The carries don't matter. The carries don't matter.
Yes, they do.
No. You're gonna have more yards if you have more carries.
You can't get yours if you don't touch the ball.
Okay. Look at it like this. Taylor gets all the carries. Why? Because he's the best running back on the team, right? Right.
Literally.
So that's why you get the carries. You have to be better.
So you said Jahmyr Gibbs ain't the best running back on the Lions?
That's a different system. You can't compare it. It's a different system. Why do you want him to get more carries so he can get hurt? Taylor is a big back. He can go here. Huh?
Wasn't Montgomery the original starter before Gibbs, or was it the other way around?
It was like a 1A.
Last year, Gibbs was the original starter. He came in as a rookie. Montgomery was the starter. You're gonna put the veteran in and ease the rookie into it. That's
Right.
smart coaching.
Well, the
Okay,
Colts got to
so-
give Taylor the ball because Anthony Richardson can't throw.
Well,
They
they're
gotta
afraid
give
to
him
give
the
him the
ball.
ball. Because
that
They
too.
got to give him the ball. He can't throw.
He hurts his ankle. Jonathan Taylor's got a bum ankle and a bum leg every season. I
He
mean,
can't stay healthy.
they're afraid
And
to
yet like he was saying earlier, he's still putting up good numbers.
Yep.
Correct.
No matter what.
Let's
I'm
get
not
Chris's.
going to deny
Let's
that.
get
I
Chris's.
think
behind
he's
one of the
wrong.
best behind one of the best offensive lines in the league, right?
Ooh.
I mean, I'm pretty sure
The
all of
Colts?
these running backs
Nah,
on this list would get more yards than he would behind that offensive line.
No,
Who?
that was the line. You talking about 32 years ago? They was that deal. No, they have went down.
No,
They
he
still
talking
got
about
Ryan Kelly, who's a top 10 center. They got Quentin Nelson, top 10 guard. Both of their tackles are top 20 tackles.
No.
You can't tell me.
Quentin
can't tell
Nelson
me.
did not have a good year.
That
Oh,
doesn't
right.
matter. He's
Still-
still a top 10
Still,
guard.
Yeah.
destroyed him.
It gotta matter. Then if he had a good year, then he does not have a top 10 season. It has to matter. You can't say it doesn't matter.
He's a top 10 guard. There aren't many good guards in the NFL. You can't name me 10 guards that are better than Quentin Nelson.
Chris,
of course,
let's
Chris,
get
he top
to
guard for
Chris's.
sure.
Let's get to you, Chris, real quick because I know you know. Chris, what you thinking about the top 10? I'm sorry, y'all.
Okay, so I have a lot of movement going on here. So I'm switching Jahmyr Gibbs with Derrick Henry. I'm switching. I'm putting Chuba Hubbard to number 10. I'm moving Bucky Irving up to Chuba Hubbard's spot, and I'm probably going to switch Jonathan Taylor and Bijan Robinson, and that's where I'm setting.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my 10. I make it sweet.
Right.
Short and sweet. Let's move on because we have a ton of people in here.
Right. That's why I love it. Trust me. We love the report, love the rebuttal, but we gotta, keep it moving.
Are we
But
leaving?
no, we all good though. We all good. Bandit.
So
what
we
you
leaving?
thinking? Top 10.
So we leaving Joe Mixon where he's at?
He don't even.
Yeah, he's
I didn't leave
good.
where he was at.
I remember this is 2024. This isn't going forward 2025. This is
Right.
the last year. He did well, but I think the other guys just did a little bit here better. And like you said, most of those guys like probably 10 through 7 or similar. So that's how I look at it.
I mean, I don't see the way
that.
I was doing my rankings is I'm not doing 2024. That's behind us. We can look at this list. I mean, how are we going to argue this? My list was 2025.
Well, that's what the
I mean,
topic
because
was.
why are we waiting
The
from
topic
last
says
year?
best for NFL running back for 2024. That's what I go by.
Yeah, I got
Okay.
you. But when I did my list,
That's what I went by.
But see, the argument for Joe Mixon, though, could be he carried that team a lot this year because C.J. Stroud really regressed.
He ain't have the
Right. I can't agree with. He ain't regress. His whole receiving growth was on IR.
So
thank you.
yeah, Diggs was out for the season. Dale out for the season. So
I get that, but you still can't
Collins
say
was in and out.
he played A ball.
Right tackle was out. Guard was out for the season. That's important.
But then the same people will say how horrible Pat Mahomes was in the Super Bowl when his offensive line couldn't block. They don't want to hear it. So
They
I mean,
stupid.
if
That's
we're not
why.
down
They
on
stupid.
one, we got to be equal
Yeah,
across the board.
they idiots on
They
that.
idiots, man. That's idiot talk.
Bandit, how you feel? Did you say yours? I'm sorry.
Saquon be my 1. Jahmyr Gibbs be my 2. Derrick Henry be my 3. I'm putting James Cook at the 4. I'm putting Bruce Irvin at the 5. I'm putting Bijan at the 6. Josh Jacobs at the 7. Then Taylor, Joe Milton. That'd be me.
And hey, and Jamal, I actually did move Joe Mixon up 1. Remember, I put Chuba Hubbard 10. Joe Mixon up 1. So, yeah.
Oh yeah, Chuba Hubbard, he'd be last on my list. I didn't even mention him. Yeah, he last.
To be honest, I probably wouldn't even put him on the top 10 list, Chuba Hubbard. But if that's all I have to work with.
I mean,
Every time y'all say that, I think of Chubba Wubba Hub. I'm thinking Nick.
Right. Is there a running back on the list? Is there a running back that's missing that y'all think should be on this list?
Right.
David Montgomery.
No.
Kyron Williams.
Yeah, Kyron Williams for
that's
sure.
the guy I would have put.
Kyron Williams is a beast. He's a beast.
I would have brought him up here, but
I mean, you have to look at all these teams that have two
got
running
one.
backs. There are very few teams that run with one running back, like
That's
primarily, and the Rams are one of those teams. Philly's one of those teams. Baltimore, you know what I mean? So
But
just
Philly don't even know because they mix in
But
Gainwell.
But
I mean, you can't tell. You
Not
can't
really.
sit here and tell me
Yeah.
that they didn't use Saquon as a bell cow when he had over 350 carries.
Right, yeah, not really. Game will come in about five carries a game. That don't really count.
Like that's just insanity right there. You can't tell me that. He had over 350 carries.
Yeah, he did. He was a whole offense.
The comments said Gibbs needs to be 1. They need to change it to David Montgomery to 2. Also, the Houston Texans offensive line is trash this year. So, I mean, I think we can kind of agree on that.
Y'all say that I'm a homer.
I mean, Gibbs is probably Gibbs by default is probably going to be number 1 next year. I mean, that's going to be. I think that's
yeah.
Yeah, Saquon's not going to be number 1 again in 2025. That doesn't happen.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Moving on. So we talked about RBs. Now let's talk about QBs. All right, and we going.
Did you say Arby's like the place you eat? I'm hungry.
Hey, let me tell you something. The only thing I eat from there is a Jamocha shake and a curly fry. I do not trust that meat. Okay.
No lie, you like that moldy roast beef.
Hey, hold up,
That's a shout out. That's a shout out to somebody in this group. Just saying.
Yeah, hold on.
Oh Lord.
Hey, I'll be making that food. Y'all gonna stop right now.
I'm definitely not eating that shit now, for real.
Are you saying it's good?
Or are you saying it's bad? But yeah, we gonna focus on the QBs in the top QBs in the NFC. Okay, and this was for the past season. So first we got Jalen Hurts, 2 Jaden Daniels, 3 Jared Goff, 4 Matthew Stafford, and 5 Baker Mayfield. Oh, shake and bake. All right, going around the horn. Drew, well, how you feeling about this lineup?
I'm gonna go Goff, Stafford, Mayfield, and then I'm sorry, don't do it again. Daniels, Goff, Stafford, Mayfield, and then Hurts.
Okay. All right. Steve.
Let me see. I'm gonna do Hurts, Goff, Daniels, Stafford, Mayfield.
Okay. Gridiron?
If I'm going just by like sheer quarterback talent, I'd have to go Daniels, Mayfield, Goff, Stafford, Hurts. I mean, you can't. The reason why I put Daniels at 1 is I heard a podcast today where they were talking about week 1 at Tampa Bay when the Commanders went to Tampa Bay. And they were in the red zone, and Cliff Kingsbury told Jaden Daniels, if Dan Quinn gives you this, switch it to this. But Dan Quinn gave him what he thought was going to be a bad setup for the offense. But when Jaden Daniels switched it, he actually switched it into the defensive beneficial, right, for the benefit of the defense. But the Commanders still ended up scoring on that play because Jaden Daniels dropped back and threw a dot to one of the wide receivers, even though he was completely covered. They called the right coverage and everything like that. So if a rookie can do that week 1 at an away stadium in the red zone where all the windows get tighter, I'm sorry, but this man's only going to get better. And he only did get better, right? So, I mean, yeah, this is my ranking for last year. Yeah, he's a rookie. I ranked him number 1. Great. But it's really hard for me. Like I just said, it's really hard for me to rank these people on what they did because I have to, like, just in my head, what they did, especially him, is just a springboard for what he's going to do. And what he showed as a rookie is something that nobody else has shown.
Okay. I can feel that. All right. Richard.
So, like, I did think Daniels was really good, but the challenge is going to be year 2 because now the book's out on you. So the defense are going to change, so you're going to have to as well. I think the disrespect for Hurts is blasphemy. I mean, dude's been to 2 Super Bowls against Mahomes, won one, outplayed Mahomes in both Super Bowls. Like, I get he's not, going to get you 400 yards passing. But damn, in that Super Bowl to say that the narrative that the Eagles could not win without Barkley, he killed that narrative because they shut down Barkley and he was throwing dots. So
I told you that was gonna happen. Mm-hmm.
You did, Jamal. You really did. I gotta have your back.
I don't really see problem with Jaden Daniels took his team to the NFC Championship. I mean, Goff, staff. I mean, I think it's good.
Okay. So you think this top 5 is good like it is?
I don't see no problem with it.
Okay. All right. Flock, what you think this top 5? How you like that order? Flock?
He froze.
Okay. Oh, okay. Wait.
1 minute you
Okay.
here,
All right.
baby.
Jamal.
Here you go.
I'm actually okay with the list. You know, it's kind of it's kind of a toss up right now that I'm having. Crazy as it sounds, between Jared Goff and Matt Stafford, I'm having a little bit of a toss up between both of those because both of them played very well last year. You know, Matt Stafford, he did his thing even without, a pretty healthy Cooper Cup. They were like a defensive stop away from, beating Philadelphia, literally. So in the snow. And this is an indoor LA team. Went in the snow over there to Philly and was like, "No, we gonna do this," and they damn near almost pulled it off. But yeah, I have no problems with the list. Jalen Hurts, he wasn't it? You're right, man. He doesn't get as much respect as he should. The Super Bowl win probably is gonna get everybody gonna be paying attention to him now, but people are still gonna be picking, or talking about other quarterbacks, before him, So
long story.
Okay. Chris?
Kind of sure.
You're on mute.
Chris, there we go.
So it's my turn. Cool. I'm okay with the list too. I've told people before about this. I don't rate quarterbacks until after the 3rd season in the NFL because there's too many ups and downs, adjustments and stuff. So, but I'll be okay with this list as of right now. But I wouldn't put Jaden Daniels on this list because I don't know what he's going to do next season. So, but this.
Who would you put on? Just out of curiosity, who would you put on?
I'd have to look because I just got the 5. I didn't know we were going to do this. So I don't know.
Yeah, I know. I was looking too real quick to see if I saw anybody.
Give me a sec. Just give me a second. It'll only take me a second.
Me too.
Don't say Daniel Jones.
You know I want to.
The thing that I respect most, the thing that I've always liked Hurts, man, is he came into Bama as a high recruit. He won them a title. Then Tua came. He got benched. Never complained, cried. Was still a great teammate. Came back when, the next year when Tua got hurt. Then he went to Oklahoma. Did really well there. Then came into the NFL draft. They said you couldn't play quarterback. I just like, the quarterback, his mind, man, just to never draw into the narratives and all the negativity, man, and just always striving to get. I respect that, man. I really do.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. No Flock, right? Okay. Bandit?
You know how you watch the Olympics and you always get that one judge that everybody hate?
Yeah.
I knew.
But let me be that one judge. First of all, this is my top 5. I leave Baker at 5. You feel me? I respect what Baker did, turning his whole career around. They threw Baker away like he wasn't shit in Cleveland. They bit him in their ass. So I respect Baker. Get your money, you feel me? Shake and bake, you feel me? At 4, I got Jaden Daniels. And let me explain to you why. This is a rookie. All right. He over succeed this year, okay? But a lot of that rookies have rookie slumps. Y'all saying, oh, he's just so great, this, that, and third. Y'all said the same thing about RG3. What happened his sophomore year? Done. So the tape is not fully out. Now that everybody got the tape on him, he's gonna have to adjust. You feel me? Kudos to him, rookie of the year, but he coming at 4. 3 is Jalen Hurts. And let me explain to you why again. Y'all just said that Saquon Barkley had how many carries? And they leaned on whose motherfucking back all year to lead this offense to get him to the Super Bowl? Yeah, he showed them in the Super Bowl. But don't forget the trail they had, the road they got there, and who was goddamn driving the goddamn car, and who was just putting gas in it. So
but that gas is what got you over the finish line.
Okay, I understand, but don't forget about the goddamn person that was driving the whole time. Damn, can I sleep a little bit?
Right. Right. 2 games over 20 yards this whole season. 2 games. He can't be number 1, man, with them type of numbers. Can't be.
Right. So then 2, I got Matthew Stafford. His receivers and everything was gone this year. He wasn't working with nobody. He was throwing the ball to people. I didn't even know what the hell he was throwing the ball to, and he still got that team into the playoffs. And he still won a Super Bowl.
Too. A bad shoulder that he didn't tell nobody. He had a bad shoulder the whole season.
So you gotta give kudos to Stafford.
True.
And then Jared Goff. Who would have thought when Detroit got Jared Goff that his career would turn around like this? Leading the team to 15-2. Yeah, he had a couple of games, 5 interceptions. Or I know that yes, he got weapons around him. But in the NFL, what do you need to be successful? An O-line and weapons.
Right.
You can't blame him for that, having all the tools to make. Yeah, he had a bad playoff game, but that whole team had a bad playoff game. You feel me? So that's why
it was him.
No, the whole team had. Come on, you being ridiculous. Man, the whole team had a bad playoff game. The offensive line got their butt whooped. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Hey, for 4 turnovers?
Come on, man.
You can't tell me the 4 turnovers didn't cost you that game.
The offense scored 30+ points.
I'm with Richard in this one. I'm with Richard.
Can I throw one honorable mention out there that we totally forgot? And I know y'all gonna hate me for this, but the fact is, oh hell no! He played actually very well up until the last few games.
Yeah,
you know where I'm going.
Sam Darnold.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say that, but I was only working with 5. He's 5, so yeah.
Yeah, that's who I would.
Honorable mention. Yeah, I was gonna ask.
Sam Darnold.
Yeah, I was definitely going to ask you guys.
Good. I'm looking at his stats too. He did well. He did very good.
Yeah, I was going to ask you guys if you guys had an honorable mention, who would it be? So Sam Darnold. I mean, I agree.
Yeah, Jordan Love.
Jordan Love. Show goes on.
Damn, Steve.
I got another one. Caleb Williams.
Oh God.
All right, Steve. Hey, Steve, stay off the liquor, man. You been drinking, Steve?
He ate one of those Arby's Swiss and cheddar burgers.
Oh, we're being stupid funny now. I didn't know we were being stupid funny.
What did the comments say?
I didn't even got the clip when he said that. I didn't even have no clip to go ahead, but no.
Golf's not the only reason we lost. He part of it. Defense could not stop nobody versus Washington Commanders. It was a team and a defense and coaching.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, not too much on DC. Not too much on Dan. Okay.
Can I ask Bandit a quick question, real quick? Hey, Bandit.
Yeah.
I got to answer.
So I want to ask you this question right here. I'm going to give you 2 sets of numbers from quarterbacks from this past year. Blind ranking. I want you to choose one. Okay? So, the first set, completion percentage is 66%, 19 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. Next guy, 69%, 15 touchdowns, 8 interceptions.
I know who you're talking about.
Me too.
Oh my gosh.
Let him figure it out.
Second one.
The second one's actually Kyler Murray. You picked Kyler Murray over Stafford.
Oh!
Just throwing that out there because Kyler Murray is sneaky good, and he's a running threat. He had over 500 rushing yards this past year.
Why you put me on blast, bro? Dang. You
Well,
could ask anybody else in the room.
Because at first, I wanted to do Goff and Stafford like everybody thought. But then as I'm sitting here looking at it, you're obviously going to pick Goff, and then my point wasn't going to work, right? Because Goff is at a 71.4% completion rating, 30 touchdowns, 10 picks. And then you got Stafford, who had 19 touchdowns, 7 picks. Do you know
I know Goff's numbers.
Obvious. Yeah.
I know my quarterback's numbers.
30 to 10. So that's kind of why I looked up and was like, oh, shoot, Kyler Murray is really close to that. And even Jaden Daniels, you know what I mean, is right there as well with 68%, or excuse me, 68 quarterback rating, and Kyler Murray's a 68.3. So, I mean, Murray is up there.
That's why it's hard to go by stats alone. You have to look at eye test, the ancillary stuff they do. They're running, they're off stuff. You have to go by a lot of that stuff to how can
names have more value than we want to give ourselves credit for.
Correct. Absolutely, they do. Because even you're on mute, Gridiron.
No, I said sorry. It's just a quick exercise I wanted to do because those things can really open your eyes whenever you do blind comparisons like that, because you end up picking somebody that you're like, oh. Because whenever the name comes out of your mouth, you just feel disgusted, like a Sam Darnold. You know what I mean? Like me as a Pittsburgh fan, we need a quarterback desperately, but I don't want to pay Sam Darnold $40 million. That just sounds like that doesn't sound good to me. So, but you look at
bro.
You look at his stats, and he's a stud.
Y'all think that the NFC quarterbacks are highly underrated because of the star power that's over in the AFC?
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. 100%.
Yeah, I agree. Yes. Yeah.
100%.
Because everybody talk about them quarterbacks that are in the AFC so much, which rightfully so, they should, and they just almost dismiss everybody in the NFC that's like, oh well, they're just that's just Jalen Hurts, that's just Goff and stuff like that, you know.
Is higher in the AFC, and the floor is lower in the AFC.
Correct.
You have a lot of variance in the AFC, and the NFC has a bunch of guys who are good to great, but not elite.
Yeah, because if you say Burrow, Jackson, Mahomes, Rodgers, just unnamed, and Herbert, maybe even Herbert.
Not Rodgers. Not Rodgers.
Well, no, we're not.
Josh Allen.
It's the name, not the.
Josh Allen for sure.
When you say those, and then you name Jared Goff and Jalen Hurts, people are gonna be like, whatever. They've got Burrow, Jackson, Mahomes, Rodgers, Herbert. Look at all the guys I can name. It's like it doesn't mean they're great.
Two people's names should have been named.
But then on the other side of the AFC,
Herbert,
Bo Nix.
And then on the other side of the AFC,
you both full of shit. You Bo Nix.
He's a Bo full of shit.
And then you've
got playoff Bo Nix. Come on now.
Ain't he like almost 30 years old right now?
Yeah.
No, he ain't
almost. I think about 35. Like shit.
No, he about 25.
He was 19 years.
He about 25.
He was the backup to Cam Newton. Like what the fuck? Like
he turns 25 on the 25th.
Yeah, 25.
They lied on his birth certificate. He got
an older demeanor or something. Like he got an older looking face.
He got an old soul.
He's been because Bo Nix been in college forever. That's why I was asking.
Old folks say he been here before.
Right.
Okay. All right, y'all. So we moving on. So we got some breaking news, y'all. Now this might not be so breaking to everyone on this panel, but a lot of people thought it was very breaking. The Panthers have signed Andy Dalton. Okay. I'm gonna go around the horn. Tell me how you feel about it, Drew. How you feel about this sign?
He's a good backup. So I guess it is what it is. You need a backup. In case Bryce get hurt or have hair problems again. So gotta have somebody back up.
The Red Rocket.
Steve, how you feel about this Andy Dalton situation?
It's a good sign. I mean, like Drew said, they do need a backup in case when Bryce get hurt, because he will get hurt because of that offensive line.
Yeah.
So,
no. Y'all go ahead.
I don't want to wish that on him, but
I hope not. Mm-hmm.
But it's just you just got to find somebody to throw the football to. That's the thing.
Yeah, that too.
So that's gonna be the big issue. That's gonna be the big thing with him. But it's a good sign. And veteran can teach Bryce Young, the tricks in the trade. So that's how I look at it.
Okay, gridiron.
Yeah, I mean, you look at last year, how much Bryce struggled in the beginning of the year, right? And then they told Bryce, listen, sit down, watch Andy, watch how he goes about his week preparation, watch how he goes about his week practice, get in the game, watch how he handles the ups and downs of being in an NFL football game as a veteran, as a leader. Just watch him, because Bryce can do all these things. But whenever you start showing what he showed in the first half of this season, you can start to doubt yourself. And I think Andy Dalton is a quarterback that you're not only paying to be a reliable backup when, not if, but when Bryce Young gets nicked for a half a game or a couple games or 3, 4, 5 games, you know what I mean? You have him and you know that he can come in and there's going to be that new quarterback bump to the offense that happens whenever you switch a quarterback, right? But you look at how Bryce Young finished his season. I mean, I'm watching NFL Red Zone every week, and you just see, okay, here's Bryce Young throwing the ball, and then next thing you know, it's opening up lanes for Chuba Hubbard, who was just on this list earlier, to even be considered to be on that list for number 6. You know what I mean? So I think this is fantastic. I think Andy Dalton not only helped Bryce regain his confidence, but showed him that it's okay to not play well for a little bit, and that's not the end of your career. Because Andy Dalton took the Bengals to the playoffs 5 seasons in a row. He knows what he's doing, right? He knows what he's doing. He's the only quarterback in franchise history to do that, and they've had Joe Burrow for 6 seasons. So Joe Burrow has had the opportunity to do that, but Andy Dalton has done it. Now, he's had more years to do it, don't get me wrong, but at this stage in his career, he is happy to teach somebody, which is worth its weight in gold. So, I mean, I think him signing a 2-year, $8 million contract with 6 guaranteed, I mean, you can't get any better for a reliable backup that's willing to teach your young quarterback and is actually capable. Not just willing, but capable of doing so.
Okay. All right. Richard?
Yeah, I mean, every team got to have a veteran quarterback. I think it was a good decision. Now they just need to go get Bryce Young, a number 1 receiver.
No faith in Adam Thielen. No faith in Thielen no more.
Thielen should have stayed.
Yeah, 100 years old, man.
He should have stayed in Minnesota. He should have stayed in Minnesota, man.
I think Thielen might be one of those camp cuts that happen late in the offseason whenever camp is going on and they realize,
they just signed him, I thought.
So we would have to look at dead cap. So that would be the main thing that would be keeping you. But whenever you have somebody that old, so let me see. Sorry, continue. I can check it out.
Okay. Is that Day down there? Hey, Day. I ain't see you down there.
Yeah, that's me.
How you doing, brother? Hey, how you feeling?
I'm hanging in there, doing my thing. I love the signing. I love the signing of Andy Dalton. There was a lot of reports, kind of like somebody already said, that when Bryce was struggling last year, Andy Dalton took him under his wing. And you need a guy like that who can pick up your number 1 pick, who's supposed to be this generational quarterback, and he's struggling. He didn't know how to handle that struggle. Andy Dalton came in there, showed him what to do. Bryce turned his season around. Now, another thing I want to address real quick is you guys keep nitpicking at that offensive line. Bryce's offensive line last year was actually pretty steady. A lot of the sacks and a lot of the hits that he took were on Bryce, not his offensive line.
That's the worst
Okay.
offensive line in
So
football.
Thielen has a $2 million dead cap hit. If they cut him, he'll have. So they would be a dead money of 5 and a cap savings of $3 million. So it would be a $2 million, which is nothing because we just got news today that the cap went up by 23 to 25 million. So that's that's chump.
Yeah,
change.
you can't cut
him.
Thielen, no. You can't cut him. Not unless you go like really substantial, because Coker and Leggett proved they're not ready to carry the torch. Thielen was his only reliable option.
Well, Thielen was out for a while, right? Last
He
year.
said it wasn't y'all, man. It was you and me.
So I mean, they were able to, turn it around. So I mean, I don't know.
Okay.
Age can change people. You never know what being hurt and then going through an off season will do to somebody. He comes back looking slow. I mean, why can't you cut him? No, you can't. $2 million is chump change at that point.
Right.
True.
Cut him and make him
Right.
a wide receiver coach.
Right.
I'll take that.
Turn him into
all
Brian
day.
Hartline. Turn him into Brian Hartline.
Right.
All right, Jamal, how you
Don't hate on Brian Hartline. We ain't gonna do that.
Ain't nobody hating on Brian Hartline. Everybody knows Brian Hartline's one of the best
Hey,
wide receivers.
we all respect your new defensive coordinator, Pencil Patricia.
Fuck you, Rich.
Lord. Here we go. No,
I actually think that's a good move because he's as bad as he was as a coach. He was still a hell of a defensive coordinator. I'll give Patricia on that.
Yeah, but was it him or was it Bill?
He's really not, though. His defenses are really not top. And he's stubborn. Darius Slay was talking that about today. He will not go out of man coverage and leave you on your own to save his life. So good luck.
I think Bill Belichick had his fingerprints all over that Matt Patricia defense, and he was telling him what to do whenever he was successful.
Yeah, I would agree with you there.
10-0, inloading, uploading. 10-0, 10-0.
Here we go.
All right, Jamal, how you feeling about this sign?
Richard, you better not lose a game this year. You better not lose one.
Oh, you better not, because I'm coming for your neck.
I don't give a damn.
Game.
I don't give a damn. We go 8-5 again, but we beat Ohio State. Fuck it.
That ain't happening.
Oh Lord, here we go.
That's a losing mentality, brother. That's a losing. That's a losing mentality.
No, you gotta understand.
You play to win the games.
Playing Ohio State.
You play to
play
win
Ohio
the
State.
game.
No.
Coaches get fired. Coaches get fired because of that game. No matter how good.
Your job is to win a championship, not one game in the season. That's horrible. That's bad.
Hold on. Let me tell you.
That's bad business.
I've asked these Ohio State fans this before. Would you be okay winning one more natty in the next 4 years, but not beating Michigan? And what was y'all answer?
I'm taking the natty.
Hell no.
I'm taking. See, that's retarded. That's losing mindset. I'm taking a chip all day. I don't care how I got the chip. I'm taking the chip.
Every day of the week. Every day of the week.
Every day. I'm taking the chip.
Period.
It's gonna be good for like 5-6 years, man. Like that covers
why
like
John
5-6
Cooper
years.
Darius Garland in the building. What up, Ed?
Yo.
I see my boy Insane Clown Posse hiding in space tonight, huh?
Motherfucker.
I thought he. Wait.
What up, Ed?
Y'all, I can't see. What's your Angel? Is that your? I can't see y'all.
My name is Ed, man. My name is Ed. That's just YouTube generated. I don't know why that became my name somehow. I didn't name myself that. I'll show you.
Oh, no problem. Yeah, no problem. Well, good to have you, brother. Good to see you. Good to see you. What's your take on the Andy Dalton sign?
Scrub signing by a scrub organization.
Okay.
Ed, you are a generational hater, my God.
How do I hate on a guy like Andy Dalton? Explain that.
Because look what he's done. Look what he's doing for Bryce Young. Like you
What do you mean? Look what he's doing for Bryce Young.
He's mentored the dude. He took him under.
He mentors, man. Brother, man, these guys don't get paid to be counselors, man. The guy is garbage.
When you're 37, 38 years old, you're a mentor at that point.
That's great, man. I mean, scrub signing by scrub org. They need to focus on trying to build around that young man properly instead of trying to sign a guy to be a mentor for him. Get an O-line in there. Get an O-line in there. Actually get him some offensive help. I'm not going to expound upon that too much, man, because I'm late to the party. I'm not going to hold you up on that subject, but that's for me. That's just what it is, plain and simple. It's a mid move by a mid organization. Just dancing around the issue. The issue is you don't have enough talent around that young man. Period. Don't expect this kid to be anything with the kind of guys you have around him.
I mean, he didn't look bad last year. Towards the end of the year.
Did the team look good?
Yeah, actually, yeah. Carolina looked real good.
Carolina looked good.
Yes. They were in every single.
They finished strong. Let's just say that they didn't look good. They just finished strong.
What was their play? Hold on, man. I don't do mid-tier garbage. Did they make the playoffs?
Hell no.
Not everybody's gonna make.
Then they didn't look good.
Man. Not everybody makes.
Aim higher. They didn't look good.
Hey, Ed, they play hard.
Yeah.
Right, there you go. They play hard.
They have a job to do.
Oh, man.
That's something I say to my kindergarten. You played hard, but you get paid to win, man. Play hard. Mid-tier signing by mid-tier org that I guarantee you is not going to do anything to get that young man any help or build a real team.
Okay.
No, but he helped instill confidence in Bryce Young. And when you have a young quarterback, that's what you need. You need your young.
What will install confidence is when he's not under duress trying to pass the ball every possession.
Right. O-line.
All that him being under duress is on him.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Brother, what was that O-line's? Hold on, one second. What was that O-line's offensive rating, man? What was the rating?
Off the top of my head, I don't watch Carolina.
Go look it up and then come and tell me that.
Yeah, they was rated the worst O-line in football. The worst.
Worse than the Bears.
Yeah.
Worse than the Bears. And you tell me you got the worst O-line, but it's the quarterback fault. He's under duress, man. Are we gonna really do that?
We can, yeah.
Yes, we are, because I remember arguing with people about because I was the first one to write Bryce.
I can argue with you about it, brother.
Bryce,
I can break you down from
and so is everybody else around you.
To right tackle. The reason why they're not good. Because left tackle
Bryce is a bum, so is everybody else around him, brother.
Here's what Andy Dalton needs to do since he's already been signed over there to the Panthers. Here's what he needs to do. You want to install confidence in Bryce Young and stuff like that, you need to be with his ass during the offseason. Teach him what he needs to do in the offseason so he can get ready for the season. You know, as far as like mini camps, what to study for, these are the plays that we need to do. Get his ass in the weight room, making sure he's on the right schedule. So that way, when he comes into the season, he knows exactly what to look for. Because otherwise, Andy Dalton will take his spot once again, and he may not give it back. And then Bryce Young will be looking for his ass another starting position or another job somewhere else. That's pretty much it. That's the reason. That's another reason why they signed his ass. That way, Bryce Young can be like, oh shit, if I don't play well, they signed Andy Dalton, he can come in here and take my spot for the rest of the season. And then he'll be known as another number one draft pick bust. That's pretty much what it is.
With a bust of an organization. This is what I'm talking about, man. This kid was never given a chance to thrive. Now, do I think the kid is, a world beater? I don't, actually. However, at the same time, I'm not going to sit here and dance around and act like leadership there did a good job of building him a team.
That's things they could teach in the. That's things that Andy Dalton or whatever can teach his ass in the offseason. Oh no! I'm talking about as far as brother. I'm talking about leadership in the offseason. I'm just talking about what he needs to do as far as preparation to be a starting quarterback in this league. That's what he needs to install in his ass.
That's the responsibility of the coaches. That's the responsibility of the coaches.
Yeah.
He needs to learn how to walk on stilts too, because he's too goddamn short.
I mean, hey man, that's great. Like I said, hey, everybody's short when they're picking themselves up out of the turf.
Right. He had 2 offensive coordinators in 2 years. 2
like
seasons, 2 years.
2 seasons, 2 years, man.
Right.
2 seasons, 2 years. It's man overboard over there, man. I'm not going to let this kid be the scapegoat for a garbage org. That's what this is right now. Yes, he needs to play better, sure. But part of the reason why he's playing poorly is because of the organization and the way they've handled him. You could put any young man over there, and they're going to look like that.
You're 100%.
None of these guys are going to look good. Put Caleb Williams over there. He's going to look like that. Put Daniels over there. I guarantee he would look like that because he would not actually have time to be a quarterback. Andy Dalton can't teach the young man how to run. What is he going to teach him how to run from DBs?
I think we're spending too much time talking about this sorry ass team. I hate to say
I
it.
just, but I feel what you're saying. I was just asking my opinion on it. That's why I was trying to get off of it, dog.
I'm gonna tell you something. That could have been CJ Stroud.
Yeah.
That could have been CJ Stroud instead of Bryce Young.
Yeah.
If you really look at it, it could have been him.
Mm-hmm.
That was CJ Stroud this year.
He wouldn't have tried in this situation either, though.
Yeah.
No, but that's terrible over there, man. That's terrible over there.
Okay.
Move
Chris,
on.
did you have a take on the Andy Dalton side?
Well, okay, so I'm not going to talk about Andy Dalton. I just looked up 3 websites on the offensive line just because you guys were all saying it. They came in 19th, 18th, and 20th in offensive line. They weren't dead last. That is wrong. So,
They were
all right. I didn't say they were dead last. I said they were garbage. So if they're 20th,
somebody
you're literally in the 90th percentile.
Somebody in here said they had the worst O-line in football.
I don't know that. That didn't come out of my mouth. If they're 20th, you're literally in the 80th percentile.
They was rated the worst offensive line in football. They was rated the worst offensive line in football. They was.
I just checked through 3 different websites, and none of them had me even close.
I saw 19. I saw they were.
It wasn't the Browns. You sure it wasn't the Browns?
You want me to?
Nah, Browns don't count. We don't consider. Right. There's 31 teams in the NFL.
Hey, let me tell you something, Dave. Let me tell you something, Dave. You came 5 minutes before closing time, brother.
Actually, you know what? Actually, there's 30 teams in the NFL because we don't
New
count
England was
Cleveland.
really
We don't
close.
count
New England was the most common at the bottom. So, yeah.
I'm not surprised about that.
Because you know what though, that them stats is inflated because if you remember toward the end of the season what they was doing, giving the ball to Chuba. He wasn't throwing the ball like that.
It's true.
It's true.
They changed the whole offense. I watched.
We appreciate that, Chris. We love the facts, man.
Yeah. They changed the whole offense when Hubbard went hot. They was running. That's why
But contextually, what I think Drew is talking about, NFL Network did rate them the worst O-line in the league.
Yeah.
So if you're talking about this generally in terms of people who are stats merchants, that's fine. And the NFL Network did rate them the worst O-line in the league towards the end of the season. That's true. So it depends on whatever you want to base that off of. All I know is that young man was under duress every possession.
Every possession.
Okay, y'all. Well, I'm sorry, y'all, but I got word from my executive producer that it's another show that he has to attend to, and we're kind of running over a little bit. But it's all good because we had a full panel, and this is what we want. This is what we love. We love the conversation and the rapport and the input and the disagreements and the agreements. We love all that. So make sure that we don't have time for our stay and leave this week, but we are going to pick that up for next week. Okay? We're going to make sure we pick that up for next week. We got about 7 or 8 free agents, I do believe, for next week. Just so, we gonna go ahead and promote that for next week. So that's what we gonna do. Okay. We had a good time tonight. I enjoyed y'all company. I hope you enjoyed mine as your big host here.
Yes, ma'am.
And
you're all right. You're all right. Y'all.
You want to go around the horn, say where they can find everybody? Drew, where can they find you?
I'm on Facebook, Andrew Love. I'm on YouTube, Drew Dollar Sports Talk. That's my thing I'm on right now.
And parlays all over the country.
Yeah, Drew Dollar. I changed my name, y'all. I changed my name. Yeah.
Okay. Period. All right, Steve, where can they find you?
The New Breed 313 Sports, 313 The New Breed Real Talk, and also D313 XP Podcast as well.
Okay, period. Gridiron, where can they find you?
All right, you can find me on Twitter or X at Gridiron Games, and that's where I post all my football stuff. So you can find me there.
Okay, Richard.
Man, you can find me on X at Riggs928.
All right. Jamal, where can they find you?
You can find me on Facebook, or you can find me on IG, or you can find me on the other podcast called the Sports Fans Podcast with a K. You can find me on there.
All right. Dave, where can they find you?
Right here, or you can find me on Twitter at Markham246.
246.
Shut your ass up,
right.
man.
Eric, where can they find you?
Bro? Don't you guys go get a pack of bologna or something, motherfucker? Shut your ass up.
Oh, my God.
I forgot.
We got to go there?
Yeah, you got to make fun of 246. Yes, we did.
Are you talking to me, madam?
Yes, sir.
I couldn't hear you over Mel Kiper and Todd McShay.
Look,
that was good. That was good.
That was good. Yeah, you can find me. You can find me on the book at Ed Robinson. You can also find me in the D313 XP Sportscast.
And in Cleveland, wearing number 10.
Chris, where can they find you?
You need to find you at Best Buy and buy a new mic. That's what you need to find you at now. Or talk your jokes.
You can find me at Crazy Hockey Fan on X. You can also find me on Instagram at One Pride Nation _24. You can also find me and Keegan tomorrow as we talk about the Four Nations tournament for hockey. We'll be talking the way forward on Detroit Red Wings hockey.
All right, Bandit. Can they find you?
Nobody care. Don't nobody care where they can find him. Ain't nobody looking for him.
Your Bandit look like Kyrie a little bit, don't he?
Yo.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Well, before we get up out of here,
he looks like Brooklyn Nets, Kyrie.
We got to shout our sponsor out, y'all, and y'all know who that
I can't even tell them where I'm at. They told me I'm basically on the corner. I can't tell them where I'm at.
I'm sorry.
Our sponsor is Oscar Mayer Baloney. That's who our sponsor is.
I ought to hear the backstory on that.
Right.
All right, man. Just Google Baloney Bandit. You'll find it. I'm back.
I like it when you want to answer your phone. Anyway, you can find me right here on Detroit Fan Report, man. You can find me on Facebook, Neil Green Senior, man. Hey, I like to give a shout out to everybody on this panel, man. I work with a hell of a group of people right here, man, that know they fucking sports, man, know what they're talking about, man. And I appreciate all y'all, man, for I really do, man.
Likewise, brother. Man. Likewise.
Man. And I appreciate you, now. You know that, man. So as the host, I'm gonna let you take it off, man. Let them know where they can find you off, man, and send us out of here.
Period. Y'all can find me, The SportsDivah, and that's with an H, okay? On every single platform. Twitter, YouTube, what else we got? TikTok, all that. Yeah, so shout out to Jersey Mike for being our sponsor. Go get you a sub because they real good. Real good. They better than that other place that be selling them wet turkey subs. They
buy one get one free on Uber Eats.
Yes, they are. They're buy one get one half. They're buy one get one half off.
Yeah, I just had one last week.
Yeah, make sure you get that herb bread. It's so good.
Oh yeah, real
good.
And make sure if we got 349 people watching, man. I appreciate y'all watching tonight, man. But make sure y'all please get in these comments, man, and you have a chance to win a free sub from Jersey Mike, man.
Man, don't listen to that. That's cap. Because I was
in the comments
all
I'm not.
I ain't get shit.
Damn, messed up a free lunch card. Okay, y'all.
Also, one more thing. Make sure y'all go to YouTube, man, and hit that subscribe button, man. And Detroit Fan Report, man. Once we get to 500 subscribers, man, we will be giving out a free jersey: Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings jersey of your choice, man. So to make sure to enter that drawing, man, make sure you hit the subscribe button and follow us on X, man. That's it.
All right, we love y'all. Make sure y'all tune in again next week at 8:00 p.m. Eastern. That's what we doing. All right.
Oh, what are we paying? Oh, I thought that was Bandit holding.
It's gonna be Tuesday.
So what are we doing, bro?
Oh Lord.
We back on Tuesday. Back on Tuesday
next week, y'all. 8:00 p.m. Eastern. We love y'all. Tune in, and we out. Peace out.
Peace, y'all.